He's Professor Gaikwad from Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad.
భారతదేశం అంతా తీసుకొచ్చారు సార్.
So we reach to the Validictory station and guests are with us. Now I request and I am privileged to invite Chairman Telangana Higher Education Council. Sir, kindly come on to the dais. Also privileged to invite today's guest of honor, Professor Sudhakar Reddy sir. I see sir, honorary director. Sir, please come on to the dais. I request conference director and principal of this college, Professor Ganesha, please come on to the dais. I request our beloved dean, Professor Arjun Rao sir. Sir, please come on to the dais and preside over this session. I also request Professor Vishnudev sir to kindly join us on the stage. Please come on to the dais. Now I request Professor Ganesha sir kindly welcome the dignitaries with the flower bouquet. Professor Ganesha is presenting bouquet to our chief guest Nirmati sir. I request Sudhakar Reddy sir, kindly accept our flower bouquet. I request Dean sir kindly accept our warm welcome. I request Arjun Rao sir, president of this session, to kindly conduct the further proceedings.
Good afternoon. This is part of the Validictory function. The setting of the program. Now, the come upon almost then I request Professor Vishnudev to present the conference report to draft 2 days. Okay, it is inconvenient to speak out to Professor Vishnudev. Now I request Ramsha for me to the conference report last 2 days.
Thank you sir. Respected chief guest Nirmati sir and guest of honor Sudhakar Reddy sir and my guru Ganesh sir, then Vishnu sir, my colleague in the department. Good evening to one and all. So in fact, this seminar, it's a festive moment, and we framed this seminar in the honor of Professor Ganesha, who is attending the superannuation by tomorrow. But initially, it was a very difficult task for us to conduct a seminar because of various constraints. But Professor Ramu sir, who came all the way to the department and took the motivated us, particularly Vishnu sir and myself, were motivated by the words of Professor Ramu sir. And in the honor of Ganesha, this festive moment is going on, and we all are witnessing this moment. And coming to the title, so we have framed the unit title, that is Reconstruction of Telangana State, Emerging Issues, Policy Interventions and Development Process. As we all know that American society underwent by a civil war in the period of 7th century. So meanwhile, after the conclusion of the civil war, the American government took a different initiative in the name of Reconstruction. So likewise, our Telangana underwent for the struggle of Telangana separate statehood movement, and the previous government come up with the idea of Reconstruction. But do we really achieve the reconstruction or not? That is the major intention to evaluate these programs, policies are framed by the government, and keeping the essence of changing the government and the concept of reconstruction in the mind. Department of Sociology diligently devised this particular conference. And so the major focus we have given on social justice and sustainable development framework to discuss whether this such kind of conceptual framework which is existing in Telangana state or not, so that we would like to see by the various dialogues and debates by the experts, scholars, professors, universities and other distinguished speakers. And we devised around 12 sub-themes under this conference. So mainly the first sub-theme is focused on the reconstruction of Telangana state, so that too from theoretical perspectives, approaches and applications. The second one is the Telangana resurgence, that is identity, heritage, culture, arts and languages. And third one is the present status of the Telangana state in terms of health, education, economic status and the employment. And the fourth sub-theme is development of Telangana, so that is structural, infrastructural and socio-economic development. And the fifth one is development perspectives and models. And the sixth one is welfare and development programs. And seventh one is decoding the cost-centric policies, because Telangana, the previous government revised certain policies to address the issues on the basis of cost. So that's what we have kept this sub-theme also. And youth are very having like a lot of dissent. So that's what we have also included the youth component in the seminar themes. And the present ongoing struggles also we made as one more theme, and where we would like to capture the social justice, rights, and the changing dynamics, the political and cultural, whatever the dynamics that we create. And the 10th one is the security point of view. We also framed one more something, and media and social media, because today media and social media are prevalent, much more active in the public domain. So therefore we have given priority for that one. The final one, so ultimately, eventually we reached to the separate statehood movement, separate state, but whether the state as a smaller state which is sustainable or not. So finally we have given priority for the model of smaller states, whether those are viable or not. And coming to the inaugural session, so we have invited Honorable Minister Minister Pongulet Srinivas Reddy garu, who is presently Minister for Revenue, Housing and Information and Public Relations. So he accepted our invitation and came all the way, and he addressed the gathering also, and by inaugurating this event. And secondly, the guest of honor, so our Vice Chancellor Professor Ravindra Sir came, and he addressed the audience too, and he also requested the government presenting the ongoing problems of the university. And the next, Ganesh Sir was introduced the previous, before the inaugural of the seminar. So Professor Ganesh has introduced the seminar to the audience. And the present dean, who was chaired by the inaugural session, and now he is also chairing the session. This was the inaugural session, and I think so that was a historical moment. After a long time, a public representative, all the we coming to the small university because many people they have many apprehensions. But however, Minister came, the meeting went very well in a peaceful manner, and this hall was witnessed a huge gathering. Coming to the the first plenary. The first plenary we framed as Reconstruction of Telangana State and Retrospective Analysis, where the Professor Satyanarayana sir was, presided this session, and Professor Chennabasavaya and the senior journalist Ramchandra Murthy. So they have given the observational and empirical analysis part. And after lunch, the first session was held. That was titled as Reconstruction of Telangana State, Perspectives and Models. So this was chaired by Pushpa Rani, retired professor of Sociology, and it was co-chaired by Srinivas Gaud, a public social impact consultant from Quality Council of India. And the discussant was Stalin Nagaraj sir, and he was a sports scientist and former chief coach in tennis from Sports Authority of India. And in this session, so more than 12 papers were presented. All the paper presenters were presented very nicely, and they have brought different ideas, particularly in terms of media, social media, and the postmodern feminist perspective, and development debate, and the reconstruction of Telangana state, economic status of Telangana state. So likewise, there were many presentations. Those were went very well. And in the evening, we have conducted one more technical session that is titled as Education in Telangana State and Expectations and Experiences. So this is a very unique one. What was the expectations during the Telangana movement and what are the experiences during the last 10 years? So wherein many people were highlighted the ongoing problems and what were their including their expectations. And this particular session was chaired by Suryapalli Sujata Madam. I think she was the very apt president for this session. And it was co-chaired by Professor Dr. K. Padmavati Madam. She was also from Kakatiya, Shatamana University. Wherein the presenters talked about the national education policy and minority educational issues and higher education and inclusive network and current scenario of educational status and the critical appraisal of preschooling. So likewise, there are many presenters. They presented excellently. Then the second day, so we have designed a unique plenary, and this plenary was very attractive this seminar. And this was chaired by Professor Ramalu, retired professor from Kakatiya, from Department of Sociology. And the speakers were Professor K. Srinivas, a well-known professor, and who has made a remarkable lecture talk in this seminar, and followed by Andhrojyoti editor K. Srinivas also given a very empirical analysis. And in addition to them, Professor Kotireddy has given a presentation on the basis of data. With the empirical data collected by him, he has presented. And finally, it was debated like the other view also presented by the Professor Ganga Chakrabarty sir, the former Public Service Commission chair. So the post-lunch session, it was revised Communities in Telangana, Status and Changing Dynamics, and it was chaired by Dr. P. Venkatamana, professor from Validictory University, and the discussant was B. Srinivas. He is also from Open City, and wherein people were this paper presenters were presented socio-economic and political representation of Muslims, a post-Telangana perspective, then perceptions of scheduled caste and Raitu Bandhu scheme by Harinath, then welfare development schemes and bringing back the millets. So it was presented from nutritional point of view. Likewise, there are many presentations which went very well. And the next session, followed by the next session, which was chaired by Ganesh Paudit, and discussant was Professor A.G. Kant, eminent professor Sir from the Gulbarga University. So this session was also went very well, and where they have given very remarkable inputs and encourage the scholars, particularly in cyber crimes and implications of nutritional programs, health programs. So likewise, there are other presentations were also there. And now today just starting this seminar, before this session, there is an exclusive session on the theme that is sociological frameworks and perspectives. So which was shared by Professor D. Venkateshwarlu from SV University. And the speakers were Ganesha Somayaji sir from Goa University and Makwana sir from Gujarat University. He has emphasized on Gujarat model, and S.L. Gaikwad sir has given a detailed empirical analysis, and it was also added by the Professor Bhaskar from SK University. And so now we come to this Validictory session. So these are the presentations, those were made in the conference. So thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Presentations on theme on everything like the kingdom, there was what they are presenting the now I call upon Professor East Already today's significant later part. Love ready and give message.
Socialogy, Chairman, Telangana State Council of Higher Education, Professor Arjuna, Dean Faculty of Social Sciences, Professor Ganesha, Principal University College of Arts and Social Sciences, Professor Ram Shepherd, Government of Sociology, Professor Sudhir, and faculty members, resource persons from various universities. Indeed, it's my privilege to be part of this seminar. And Ganesh sir, I was just walking through the corridor, he said, I am intending to organize one seminar. So, when can I apply? I said, you can apply any day, sir. What's the last date? No last date for you, no first date. It's a whole lot, any day you can apply. Then he applied. Within 3 days, I sent a sanctioning letter. Because I know that he is going to organize very, very systematically. Really, it's reflecting the two national seminars invited from Goa, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Maharashtra. Every part of the country has witnessed this seminar. And moreover, this also attracted the topic Reconstruction of Telangana state, emerging issues and policy interventions and solutions. So as I am from ICSSR Southern Regional Center, I take few seconds because some of the faculty members are here so that they can also apply for projects, seminars, workshops, including regional centers, or it can apply also direct. For seminars, workshops, faculty development programs, there is no last date, there is no call. You can apply anytime throughout the year. For only special calls are given for only major and minor and collaborative research projects. The special call is given and that dates are there. Last date, first date. Remaining all you can apply anytime, it's just roll on. I tell you, The ICSSR, the span of 1 year, has given 3 calls. One specific call is given for tribal development projects, received 4,000 projects and sanctioned 500 projects. And out of 500 projects, to my surprise, not many projects have come from traditional universities. New universities, private universities, engineering colleges, first time IITs, NITs, they applied large number of projects. They also cornered their projects. Even the projects which they written very systematically compared to the traditional universities. Second call is given all central government programs. 22 programs given as a team. Again received 6,000 projects. Again sanctioned 600 projects. And third call is given on any theme which you intend to do research. Again we have received around 500 projects, 5,000 projects and 500 sanctions. A span of 1 year, 1,600 projects are given. It's a tune of, it's a collaborative 35 lakhs, it is an individual 8 lakhs. So be on look. Just log into our ICSR website, lot of programs are there. Even for PhD scholars also, recently we concluded postdoctoral fellowships as well as doctoral fellowships also. Those who are doing PhD, they can apply doctoral fellowships. Those who have completed, they can apply for postdoctoral fellowships. Even while doing PhD also, you can apply for study grant. If you intend to visit any state, any country, then you can apply for study grants. It's available. Only you need to do just log in into ICSR website. That's all. Everything, every format is given, all customized, even including covering letter also based on the website. You need not write covering letter also, only just fill in. That's all. Because different scholars writing different covering letters. So you not to have some uniformity. We have placed for covering letter also, how to budget it. Everything with illustrative examples are available in the website. Simply just go to the website. If you have any doubts, you can also contact our office. Always they help you. So as far as this seminar is concerned, restructuring of Telangana state really its contemporary relevance because 10 years is after formation, almost 10 years, a really good deal of time to analyze, understand what is wrong and what is right. It's a time to discuss that there. What is the direction in which you have to go? This is most important because Telangana has achieved remarkable progress in various fields, name it agriculture, industry, trade, services, IT. Yet, in the journey of this progress, some systemic errors have happened. So therefore, this is the time and new government also came into power. So therefore, this seminar will serve as a think tank, especially will provide critical inputs for the new government how to go forward. What is wrong with the earlier policies, how to reach it. So in spite of so much progress is achieved and compared to the margin of the state, still we have issues. As Ram's report rightly pointed out, sustainable development that is missing in the development plans. Equitability is missing, and disparities have increased, and of late digital divide also creating a lot of issues, and a lot of infrastructure is being created, but human power, skill power is not created in this state. That's a lacking. So many graduates are available without skills. So that's why the new government is talking about skill universities, skill enhancement institutions needs to establish. So therefore, this seminar inputs, insights definitely help the new government to come forward with innovative solutions to the ICSSR because as the ICSSR Southern Region, every 3 months I have to submit a critical report to the ICSR New Delhi because ICSR New Delhi acts as an advisory body to the government of India. So therefore, whatever the critical issues emerge out of the seminar will help in policy making and also how to intervene with the developmental projects. So with these inputs and all, definitely Telangana is going to emerge as a model of new benchmark governance as well as going to achieve a tremendous progress. So I once again congratulate Professor Ganesh sir, his team, particularly Professor Ram Shepherd. Then behind this organizing this seminar, Professor Ram Shepherd, who has prepared the draft and all. So I congratulate once again all the Sociology department. He has also invited Sociology department from every state. So really socialized the Sociology department by inviting everyone. So congratulate, thank you sir once again for giving this purpose. Thank you all.
Everyone. President of this function, Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences, Professor Arjun Rao, and guests on the dais, Professor Sudhakar Reddy, Director ICSR, and Professor Ram Shepherd and Professor Vishnudev, faculty from the Department of Sociology, and today's real chief guest and ఇంకా తెలుగులో మంచి చెప్పాలంటే పెళ్లి కొడుకు ఈరోజు వారి గౌరవార్థం ఈ 3 రోజుల సెమినార్ చేయడం అనేటువంటిది చాలా సంతోషంగా చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉంటుంది. నిజానికి ప్రొఫెసర్ గణేష్ గారు వీటన్నిటికీ చాలా డిజర్వ్ పర్సన్. ఇంతకుముందు ప్రొఫెసర్ సుధాకర్ రెడ్డి గారు చెప్పినట్టు దేశ నలుమూలల నుంచి ఫ్రమ్ ఎంటైర్ ది కంట్రీ ప్రొఫెసర్స్ అందరిని ఇన్వైట్ చేసి ఒక రియల్ నేషనల్ సెమినార్ను ఆర్గనైజ్ చేయడం అనేటువంటిది చాలా సందర్భం. గత 3 రోజులుగా జరుగుతున్నటువంటి డిబేట్స్ గురించి ప్రొఫెసర్ రామ్ చాలా స్పష్టమైనటువంటి బ్రీఫ్ నోట్ ఇచ్చారు, ఎట్లా డిస్కషన్ అవుతుంది. నిజానికి కూడా రీకన్స్ట్రక్షన్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ అనేటువంటి ఒక అంశాన్ని ఎన్నుకొని ఈ 3 రోజుల పాటు సెమినార్ చేయటం అనేటువంటిది చాలా సందర్భంతో కూడుకున్నటువంటిది. రీకన్స్ట్రక్షన్ ఆఫ్ తెలంగాణ అనే అంశం తెలంగాణ సాధించిన 10 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత ఒక డిబేట్ జరగడం అనేటువంటిది, అది ఆర్ట్స్ కాలేజీలో, అది రూమ్ నెంబర్ 153లో జరగటం చాలా చాలా అవసరం అనిపించింది. ఎందుకు అంటే తెలంగాణ ప్రజల ఆకాంక్షల్ని, తెలంగాణ ప్రజల సమస్యలని నెలల తరబడి సంవత్సరాల తరబడి ఆర్ట్స్ కాలేజీ ముందు టెంట్ వేసి చర్చించినటువంటి విద్యార్థి లోకము, ఉపాధ్యాయులు, తెలంగాణ మేధావులు, తెలంగాణ సమాజం అనేక కొత్త అంశాలను ఎజెండాలోకి తేవడం జరిగింది. ఆ ఆకాంక్షలన్నింటినీ కూడా ప్రభుత్వం తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం ఏర్పడిన తర్వాత ఫిల్ఫిల్ చేయగలుగుతుంది, ఆ ఆకాంక్షలు నెరవేరుస్తుంది అనేటువంటి ఆశ, ఆ కోరిక విద్యార్థుల్లో, సమాజంలో చాలా బలీయంగా ఉంది. వచ్చిన తర్వాత 10 ఏళ్ల తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు వాటిని సమీక్షించుకొని ఇంకా ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఏ గ్యాప్స్ అవుతున్నాయో వాటన్నిటినీ సాధించుకోవడానికి ఒక క్రిటికల్ అప్రైజల్ చేసేటువంటి అవసరం చాలా ఉంటే, అలాంటి ఒక గొప్ప బాధ్యతను మన ఉస్మానియా యూనివర్సిటీలో సోషియాలజీ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ చేయటం చాలా అభినందనీయం. వారికి కంగ్రాచులేషన్. వచ్చినటువంటి వక్తలు కూడా చాలా క్రిటికల్గా ఒక డెవలప్మెంట్ పర్స్పెక్టివ్స్ను బాగా చెప్పినట్టు నేను ప్రతిరోజు పేపర్లో ఇనాగరల్ నుండి నిన్నటి వరకు అయినటువంటి అన్ని చూస్తుంటే నాకు అర్థమైంది. ఇప్పుడు రామ్ గారు కూడా చాలా క్లియర్గా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశారు. మనం అందరం ఇప్పటి వరకు కూడా నాకు అర్థం కాని సమస్య ఏంటంటే, అంటే సుధాకర్ రెడ్డి లాంటి ఎకనమిస్ట్ చెప్తారు, అసలు డెవలప్మెంట్ పర్స్పెక్టివ్ అనేటువంటి చాలా డిఫరెంట్గా ఉన్నది దేశంలో. ఒక అగ్రేరియన్ డెవలప్మెంట్ టు ఇండస్ట్రియల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ అండ్ ఇండస్ట్రియల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ టు ది సర్వీస్ సెక్టర్ డెవలప్మెంట్. ద హోల్ ప్రాసెస్, whatever the journey taken place over a period of 70 years, the missing is a genuine Dalit and other marginalized sections in the country, and all poor people in the country. Sometimes there's rural urban, sometimes villages are bad and cities are good, employment are given. But anyway, you look into the scenario of the development is concerned, the marginalized sections again and again becoming more marginalized. The rich people are becoming richer than every times. So that is the biggest discussion to be taken in the academic discourse. Why it is happening? The basic phenomena, the basic philosophy of the model of development is totally different. When the development perspective should be taken into the social perspective, the social justice perspective. If you, that is the framework of, sorry.